probably heard the term due process thrown around a lot and wondering what exactly does that mean. It's essentially the opportunity to get notice and a chance to defend yourself before your liberty, before some sort of property or other rights is taken away from you. Now, in the United States government will find those due process rights for federal under the Fifth Amendment, for states under the 14th Amendment, and applies in the criminal context and the civil context. In the criminal context, is essentially saying, giving you the right to defend yourself before you're criminally prosecuted and jailed. You have the right to remain silent, to not self-incriminate yourself, the right to an attorney, the right to a fair trial before a jury of your peers or perhaps a judge, the right to confront your accuser, and the right to be innocent before proven guilty. After that, I'll process the trial. Now, in the civil context, as I've mentioned before in this account, immigration is a civil matter. It's not a criminal matter, despite the fact that the lawless regime that's in authority right now, the United States government, has been taking people who are in violation of civil infractions of immigration laws and sending them to a criminal concentration camp in El Salvador, Honduras, and other places. It's a civil matter. So ICE detention, removal from the country, being found deportable, being found not allowed to stay in the United States, being deprived of your parental rights, perhaps maybe disability rights, anything that you normally would get before they take it away from you, you have the right to present your case as to why it should not be taken away from you. So that's the process. Now, you're seeing with the Trump administration, they don't want to give these brown women and men who they believe, and they're calling vermin because Donald Trump uses that racist Nazi term to refer to people in this country that he doesn't think have any rights, who've actually availed themselves to the United States government, even if they came in unauthorized, to the extent that they come in and they've asked for asylum or they've asked some sort of status and they've been given a work permit, they're on their path to being rightfully determined. Donald Trump wants to skip a line, remove those people in line waiting for process, and just summarily drop them off. And he's using an old 18th century law called the Alien Enemies Act to do so. And that's why, if I said before in this account, and I'm going to do a future video on that, Donald Trump uses old laws from back when there was slavery, when there was different time and era, to do what he's trying to do, even though the circumstances that the basis of those laws don't apply here. And there's been judges that say that we're not wartime. You cannot just summarily determine that random gangs are actually part of a nation, because they're not. The link is not there. So that's what he's doing essentially, and that's what you're seeing. But essentially, due process means you have the right to a fair trial and to be determined innocent and present your evidence. So as we've seen many times with Donald Trump deporting children with cancer, couples that are